Hello everyone, I'm here because I am going to show you how to make the flaxseed gel. This is my first time doing it, so bear with me. I have some notes here to read off the recipe. I also have my phone because I'm going to take pictures so that I can post them within this video as well. I have all of the ingredients here for making the flaxseed gel. So first, I'm going to start with just basically showing you what I have here as the ingredients for the recipe. So there is a picture that you will see following this. And right now, I already have the water in the pot, which I put in with this measuring cup, and it says 2 cups of water and a half a cup of flaxseed, which I have the flaxseed inside this 1 cup, measuring cup. Now, I have 1 cup of flaxseed because I want my gel to be of a thicker consistency. So I'm using 1 full cup of flaxseed instead of a half a cup. So with the research that I've done online and looking at plenty of other videos, most people say the more flaxseed you use, the thicker the consistency as well as how much water you use. So most of them say 2 cups, so a half cup flaxseed. So I'm going to use a full cup of flaxseed. So I'm just going to pour my flaxseed in the water, which is already boiling. And then it says to use a wooden spoon to stir. So as it is boiling, you continue to stir. So I'm just going to take a picture. Until it starts to become a frothy, white-like mixture. So I'm just still stirring. You're supposed to continue to stir the full duration of the time that you have your flaxseed and your boiling water in the pot. So I'm just stirring. It hasn't turned white yet, and it's supposed to look almost like, I was told, like an egg yolk type white. So it's starting to turn white, and from what I've read, this is going to take me anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes to get the gel-like mixture out of the flaxseed. So I'm going to continue to stir. And it's starting to gel up pretty nicely. Now I'm not timing myself, so I really don't know how much time has went by, but from the recording, from the video recorder, I believe I'm a little past 3 minutes, but I think it's been in here for about 2.5 minutes, so it's getting pretty thick. So I'm just going to take my picture. And so then it says to turn the heat off and continue to stir as it simmers. So I'm going to continue to stir. I'm going to stop the video as I continue to stir because I don't want you to have to endure this long time that it's taking me. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I had a little bit of a technical difficulty with the first batch. So, from the experience I just had, I would not recommend trying to do 2 cups of the flax seeds because it made it so thick that it could not go through the stocking. So, I redid everything and I used a half cup of flaxseed gel. If I did say 2 cups, it's a half cup, not a full cup. It will be too thick and you will not be able to get the gel to strain through the stocking. So now I'm doing it with a half cup. And I still use 2 cups of water. Okay, so now let's see it strain through. It's starting to come through the stocking. So I'm just going to quickly take a picture of it going through the stocking. Okay, so I'm straining it through. Ooh, this is really gooey. So if you're the type of person who does not like gooey stuff, this is not going to be a fun experience. So again, it's hot, so I'm not doing it with my hands, even though I really want to do it with my hands to get all of the gel out. So that's not going to work. So I'm just straining it through. With the tongue. If you can see me doing it good. And just be careful not to rip the stocking because then you'll get some of the seeds in your gel, which isn't really bad. It's just that you're going to have some seeds in it. You might not want seeds in your hair. So it's not really that, I don't think it's really that hot anymore. So I'm going to do the rest with my hand. It's still pretty hot. So I'm not going to be able to do it with my hand. Maybe I can hold the stocking within the container and mash out the gel. Okay, still dripping out. Uh-oh, and now the seeds are starting to go into my gel. Okay, so I'm done with that. Just gonna wipe my hands off. Okay, and so the recipe calls for a teaspoon of aloe vera gel, and I got this from the health food store. This is 99% organic aloe vera juice gel. There's no water added, no parabens, no artificial colors, no animal testing. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit inside. And what the aloe vera is good for is good for hair growth. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit inside. And then I'm going to add my essential oil, which I decided to get peppermint because I like the smell, and you know peppermint has like a cooling effect. So I like that feeling on my scalp. So it says to put 3 drops of the peppermint, well, the essential oil. You can pick whatever fragrance you like, but I chose peppermint. And the purpose of the essential oil is it's a preservative. So it's going to allow your flaxseed gel to last a little bit longer. And from what I've seen, most people say the shelf life It's about 3 weeks for the flaxseed gel, and you're supposed to keep it refrigerated. So, okay, so that's the oil. And then I also read that if you add a pinch of Epsom salt, then this is a curl enhancer. No more than a pinch because it will dry your hair out. So I'm just going to put a pinch. Just a pinch inside. And then I am going to add, I decided to add shea butter to it because from what I've read, I have 100% raw shea butter. It's getting really messy on my fingers. And I bought this from the health food store. So I bought a jar of 100% shea butter. So it comes in this natural form. And I'm going to put it in here. And hopefully it's going to melt. So I'm just going to rinse my fingers off. If anyone is like me, I don't like yucky things on my fingers. So this is why I'm rinsing my fingers. So I'm going to take my wooden spoon again. And I am going to stir and mix in my shea butter. And I can smell the peppermint is really minty, and the fragrance is really coming up out of the mixture. And the container that I'm using, I purchased from the 99-cent store. It comes 3 in a pack, and they come with tops. So if you want to use something like this. So I'm still just chopping in my shea butter, making sure that it melts. In the future, I might want to put my shea butter in the pot so that it melts while I'm mixing the flaxseed and water in the pot, because it's taking a minute for the whole entire piece to melt. And so my first experiment with my flaxseed gel was to do a twist out on my daughter's hair, my 4-year-old's hair, and as well as on my hair. And I will post the pictures to let you know what the result was. So I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make your flaxseed gel. And hopefully you'll make it, and maybe you'll post your comments or post pictures of your flaxseed gel. So until next time.